Hello everybody, Ian Robson here, welcome back to Dirt Rally. So I have entered the professional championships now. I made it out of the open, and then I made it out of the clubman, which took a long time. And now I'm in the professional championships, and I'm racing with a Group A car. So Group A cars are... I can go to the garage. Group A cars are these ones. So you have the selection of the Ford Escort RS Cosworth, the Subaru Impreza, which is the one I have, and then you also have the Lancia Delta HF Integrale, if that's how you say it. So that's what we're racing with in the championship here, and we're in Sweden once again. So let's see how we do. So we're in stage 2 of 8. It's afternoon, misty, and a good chunk of this is snow and compacted snow. Now with this car, the Subaru Impreza Group A, it is a all-wheel drive car, four-wheel drive car, so it should make a bit of a difference. Shouldn't have the back kick out nearly as much. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so this one's, what the difficult part about this one is, Sweden is actually quicker than you think. It's one of those ones where you don't realize how quick it actually can be until you start racing it, like in different classes. Because like if you use a rear-wheel drive car, what happens is the back end will kick out really easily. Left 3, okay. Yeah, it kicks out really easily, but where these all-wheel drive cars, it's not nearly as hard to do these ones. Now, Sweden isn't necessarily my favorite course, but it is a lot of fun once you get used to it, because what happens is you kind of realize that it's as quick as it actually is. And once you get up into the higher levels, it actually becomes really quick, actually. I'm in the professional league now, and I just started like professional league like yesterday, basically. So I'm just getting my feet on the ground, sort of thing. So we'll see how well I actually do in the end. I did a race last night, and it was what was I came in 6th place last night, I think it was. So it wasn't too bad, considering I didn't spin out, but I ran into the edges a little bit there. So it's left 6, okay. So it wasn't too bad. So the thing you gotta worry about here is actually the jump. Okay. The thing you have to worry about here is, let's get around this jump here, is the banks themselves. Because what will happen is your front end will get caught on the banks, and then what happens is your car starts to turn around and you spin because of that. It's not necessarily because you're sliding, like spinning around because you have a rear-wheel drive car. It's actually because of the banks are just like pulling you around the side, basically. So, and that's what makes it difficult. Oh, that's slow. But that's what happens when you're not paying attention. Ah, darn. What happened there is I just ran into a person, so they basically just automatically reset you there, so that's a shame. But I'm not talking, well, I am talking, so I can't hear all the instructions easily. So if I were racing, I suppose, I wouldn't be talking. I would just be listening to the instructions, and they would have said probably like square left there or something like that. So I would have heard that. I would have known to slow down a little bit, but didn't slow down enough there. I probably could have pulled the handbrake a little bit to swing the back end around, but let's slow down here because I'm pretty sure, yeah, they usually do that. They'll do a hill jump like that, and then they'll do a turn right after the jump. So if you're not paying attention, you can easily just miss it. But this feels so much easier to drive. I've been driving the Lancia Stratus for the last little while, which is a rear-wheel drive car, and it's like out of the 1970s cars, it's like the craziest, basically. So caution, it's like the craziest out of all the 1970s cars. So every car I've driven since that one seems a little bit easier, honestly. Except for the group, I think it's the Group B rear-wheel drive Lancia, which is just a monstrosity to drive. The Opel in that category is a little bit easier, so. Alright. Hairpin right. Oh, I'm glad I heard that. Oh, that was easy. The hard part in the snow is if you do a hairpin like that with rear-wheel drive cars, if you put your foot down too much, it totally just like slides out and you're done for, basically. Basically, any good time you were making is not a good time anymore because you're just going to spin out. Now, I probably won't come in, I'm guessing maybe 5th or 6th in this, even though it may seem fast to you guys, it's really not. So because I made that one mistake in the one area there, what's gonna happen is I lost 13 seconds essentially, and because I lost 13 seconds, I'm not gonna come in the top 5. I don't expect. If I do, it'd be pretty surprising. It'd be would be a lot quicker than I thought it was, honestly. But oh well, that's the way it is. Alright, let's see how we did. Alright, that was the end of that race. Let's see what the final results are. So I made that one mistake, so let's see, 5th, yeah, that's still pretty good actually. So if you look up there, if I hadn't have made that mistake, I would have come in maybe 4th for sure, just to give you an idea. But that car in comparison to the Lancia Stratus is like night and day. It is crazy easy to drive this car in comparison to that Stratus. But you have to choose which ones work best for you, so. Anyways, I think we'll just do the one stage for today, and then we move on to the next stage. I don't know if we need to get a repair here or not. So, anyways, my name's Ian Robson. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Dirt Rally. Once again, this is the Group A Professional Championships, and that was in Sweden. So if you like what you saw, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys later.